What if the reason you feel stuck financially right now isn't because you don't have enough money, but because you've been taught to believe you need money to start making money in the first place? Because here's what most people get wrong, especially when the economy starts to slow down. They assume opportunity disappears during a recession, that jobs get tighter, money gets harder to find, and the only safe move is to cut back and wait. But if you look closely, really closely, at how money actually moves during uncertain times, you'll notice something different. Demand doesn't disappear. It shifts. And the people who understand where that demand is moving are the ones who quietly start making more, not less. So the real question isn't, how do I survive a recession? The real question is, where is money still flowing? And how do I position myself in front of it without spending anything to get started? Because right now, there are people building income streams from scratch. No savings, no investors, no fancy setups, just by solving very specific problems that still exist regardless of the economy. And what makes this even more interesting is that many of these opportunities don't require you to create a product, hold inventory, or even have advanced technical skills. They rely on something much simpler, something you already have: access, attention, and the ability to connect people to solutions. That's it. And once you understand this, the entire idea of needing capital starts to fall apart. So let's break this down. In any market, good or bad, there are always three types of people. The first group is struggling. They're cutting costs, delaying decisions, and trying to hold on. The second group is stable. They're maintaining, adjusting, but not really growing. And then there's the third group, the one most people never pay attention to. They're the problem solvers, the ones stepping in to fill the gaps created by uncertainty. And here's the key insight: recessions create more problems, which means they create more opportunities for solutions. More businesses needing customers, more individuals needing help, more inefficiencies that can be fixed. And every inefficiency is a potential income stream if you know how to approach it. Now here's where most people hesitate. They think, okay, that sounds good in theory, but what can I actually do today with zero money? And that's exactly what we're going to answer. Because the side hustles we're about to go through are not based on hype, trends, or luck. They're based on leverage. Specifically, two types of leverage that become extremely powerful during economic downturns: service arbitrage and skill brokering. Service arbitrage is simply finding someone who needs a service and connecting them with someone who can provide it, while you manage the process and keep the margin. Skill brokering is similar, but instead of doing the work yourself, you position yourself as the middle layer, the coordinator, the closer, the one who controls the deal. And the best part, both models require zero upfront capital when done correctly. Let's start with the first one, and this is where things begin to click for most people. The first recession-proof side hustle is local lead generation for service businesses. Now before you tune out, thinking this is complicated, let's simplify it. Every local business, plumbers, electricians, roofers, cleaning services, has one constant problem. They need customers. Especially during a downturn, when competition increases and every job matters more. At the same time, there are thousands of potential customers searching online every day for these exact services. But here's the gap. Many of these businesses are terrible at capturing those leads. Slow websites, poor follow-up, no online presence. That's where you step in. Your role is not to become a plumber or an electrician. Your role is to become the bridge between demand and supply. You can do this by creating simple listings, optimizing basic profiles, or even just reaching out directly to people who are already searching for help and connecting them to a service provider. When a deal closes, you take a fee. No inventory, no product, just coordination. And because these are essential services, demand doesn't disappear during a recession. It often increases, which means your opportunity increases with it. Now here's the second hustle, and this one is even more overlooked. It's called digital skill reselling. And it works like this. Businesses know they need things like video editing, social media management, copywriting, or simple website updates. But they either don't know where to find reliable people, or they don't have time to manage freelancers. Meanwhile, there are skilled individuals all over the world offering these services at different price points. What you do is position yourself in the middle. You find the client, you understand their needs, and then you outsource the execution to someone else at a lower cost, while keeping the difference. You're not selling your labor. You're selling the outcome. And this is where the model becomes powerful. Because instead of trading time for money, you're leveraging coordination. You could close a $500 project, pay $300 to get it done, and keep $200 without ever touching the actual work. And as you get better at finding clients and managing delivery, that margin grows. The barrier to entry? Almost zero. A phone, an internet connection, and the willingness to reach out to people who already need help. Now by this point, you might be starting to see the pattern. None of this relies on you having money. It relies on you understanding where value is created and inserting yourself into that flow. And that brings us to the third side hustle. But this one requires a slight mindset shift. And it's where most people either level up or stay stuck. Because the third model is not just about connecting people, it's about controlling attention. And in today's economy, attention is one of the most valuable assets you can have. Because once you understand how attention works, you start to realize something most people completely overlook. You don't need to own a product to make money. You need to control the flow of people who are ready to buy. And that leads us directly into the third recession-proof side hustle, content-driven lead capture. Now this is not about becoming an influencer, dancing on camera, or chasing viral fame. It's about creating simple, targeted content that attracts people who already have a problem, and then directing them to a solution you get paid for. Think about it like this. Every day, millions of people go online searching for answers. How to fix a leaking pipe. Best way to clean a sofa. How to find affordable movers. These are not casual viewers. These are high-intent individuals. They are actively looking to spend money to solve a problem. And instead of being the person who solves the problem directly, you become the person who guides them to the solution. A short video, a simple post, even a basic explanation can position you as the entry point. From there, you recommend a service, connect them to a provider, or direct them to an offer where you earn a commission or referral fee. And here's why this works even better during a recession. When money gets tight, people become more selective, but they don't stop spending on needs. They just spend more carefully, which means they search more, compare more, and rely more on guidance before making decisions. If your content shows up at that moment, you become incredibly valuable. You're not selling, you're helping them decide. And that trust? That's what converts into income. Now let's move into the fourth side hustle. And this one is where speed becomes your advantage. It's called opportunity flipping. And this is one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to generate cash flow quickly, without any upfront investment. Here's how it works. Every single day, people undervalue things. Services, items, even opportunities themselves. Maybe someone is offering a service too cheaply because they need quick cash. Maybe a business has excess capacity and is willing to discount heavily just to fill their schedule. Most people ignore these situations. But if you're paying attention, you can step in and restructure the deal. For example, you might find a freelance designer willing to create logos for $20 because they're just starting out. Instead of doing nothing with that information, you package that same service, position it better, and sell it to a client for $100. You didn't create the product. You didn't invest money. You simply recognized a pricing inefficiency and corrected it. That difference? That's your profit. And during economic downturns, these inefficiencies increase. More people are willing to discount. More businesses are looking for quick deals, which means more opportunities for you to step in and create margin. Now here's the fifth and final side hustle. And this one might be the most powerful of all if you execute it correctly. It's called specialized outreach. And before you assume this is just cold calling or spamming messages, let's reframe it. Businesses don't survive on products. They survive on revenue. And revenue comes from customers. So if you can help a business get more customers, you instantly become valuable. The problem is most business owners either don't have the time, the system, or the consistency to reach out to potential clients effectively. That's the gap you fill. You identify a specific niche, maybe real estate agents, gym owners, online coaches, and you offer to help them generate leads or book appointments. You don't charge up front. Instead, you structure your compensation based on results. Per lead, per appointment, per closed deal. This removes the risk for them and makes it easier for you to get started. And once you prove you can deliver even small results, scaling becomes much easier. Because now you're not just another expense, you're directly tied to their growth. And if you step back for a second, you'll notice something important about all 5 of these models. None of them require you to build something from scratch. None of them require inventory, rent, or upfront investment. What they require is awareness, the ability to see where value already exists, and position yourself between the problem and the solution. That's it. And once you develop that skill, you're no longer dependent on a single job, a single paycheck, or a single source of income. But let's address the reality most people avoid. None of this works if you don't take action. You can understand every concept, watch every video, and still stay exactly where you are if you don't execute. The difference between someone making their first $500 online and someone still researching 6 months later is not intelligence. It's speed of action. It's willingness to try, fail, adjust, and try again. So here's what I want you to do. Don't try all 5. Pick one. Just one. Something that feels simple enough to start today. Then spend the next 24 hours taking real action. Reach out to one business. Post one piece of content. Connect one person to one solution. That's it. Because momentum doesn't come from thinking. It comes from doing. And once you see that first result, no matter how small, everything changes. And if this video opened your eyes even a little, if it made you realize that opportunity doesn't disappear during hard times, it shifts, then make sure you subscribe. Because on this channel, we don't just talk about making money. We talk about building systems that work in any economy, understanding how value is created, and positioning yourself to benefit from it. And before you go, drop a comment below and tell me which of these 5 you're going to try first. Because the sooner you decide, the sooner you move. And the sooner you start building income that doesn't depend on the economy being perfect. Now, before we wrap this up, there's one more layer you need to understand. Because this is the part that separates people who try a side hustle from the ones who actually turn it into consistent, recession-resistant income. And it comes down to one word: positioning. Because it's not enough to just offer a service. It's not enough to connect people. You have to position what you're doing in a way that makes it feel essential, not optional. Especially during a recession, when people are more careful with every dollar they spend. Think about it this way. If you approach a business and say, "I can help you with social media," that sounds optional. It sounds like something they can delay. But if you approach them and say, "I can help you get 5 to 10 new customers this month without increasing your ad spend," now you have their attention. Same service, completely different positioning. One feels like a cost. The other feels like an opportunity. And the way you frame your offer will determine whether people ignore you or pay you. This is why the most successful people in these models don't focus on what they do. They focus on the result they create. They don't sell lead generation. They sell booked appointments. They don't sell content. They sell attention that converts. They don't sell connections. They sell outcomes. And once you start thinking this way, everything becomes easier. Your messages become clearer. Your offers become stronger. And your chances of getting paid increase dramatically. Now let's talk about execution. Because this is where most people overcomplicate things. You do not need a website to start. You do not need a logo, a business name, or a perfect plan. Those things come later. What you need right now is proof of concept. Can you take one of these ideas and turn it into even a small amount of money? Because once you prove that once, you can repeat it. And once you can repeat it, you can scale it. Start small. If you're doing local lead generation, reach out to 5 businesses in your area and offer to bring them 1 paying customer. If you're doing digital skill reselling, find 1 client and deliver 1 project successfully. If you're focusing on content, create 3 simple pieces that solve a specific problem and direct people to a solution. Keep it simple, keep it focused, and most importantly, keep moving. And here's something that will give you an unfair advantage if you apply it. Speed beats perfection. The person who takes imperfect action today will always outperform the person waiting for the perfect strategy tomorrow. Because while they're waiting, the market is moving. Opportunities are being taken. Deals are being made. And the people who win are not the ones who knew the most. They're the ones who moved first and adjusted along the way. Now let's zoom out for a second and connect this back to the bigger picture. Recessions don't destroy wealth, they transfer it. They move it from people who are unprepared to people who are positioned. And what you've just seen in this video are 5 ways to position yourself without needing capital, connections, or special privileges. Just awareness, action, and consistency. And if you commit to even one of these paths, you're already ahead of most people who are still waiting for the right time to start. Because the truth is, there is no perfect time. There is only the moment you decide to stop consuming and start building. The moment you stop looking for certainty and start creating opportunity. And the moment you realize that your income is not limited by your current situation, but by how you choose to respond to it. So here's my final challenge to you. Don't leave this video inspired, leave it activated. Take one idea, act on it within the next 24 hours, and create your first result. No matter how small. Because that first result is proof. And once you have proof, everything else becomes a matter of repetition and scale. And if you want to keep learning how to build income streams like this, how to think differently about money, and how to position yourself to win in any economy, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Because every week, we break down strategies that are practical, actionable, and designed to help you move forward, no matter where you're starting from. And before you go, drop a comment below and tell me, which one of these 5 side hustles are you committing to? Because the people who take action are the ones who change their financial future. And that decision, it starts right now. I'll see you in the next video.